Maureen Pugh.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. It's my pleasure to rise and speak in support of this, the Social Security Legislation Rewrite Bill. One of the 4 key priorities this government has set is to deliver better public services. In order to deliver better public services, Mr Speaker, the legislation needs to be clear and easy to interpret and easy to deliver on. In its current confusing and patched state, the legislation is a long way from fit for purpose. After more than 50 years of tinkering, amending, repealing, the Social Security Act of 1964 needs a significant tidy-up. Why, some may ask? Why? The Act, as it currently stands, contains 491 sections, grown from the original 135 sections when first passed. Only 4 of those sections remain unchanged. Over time, 187 sections of the Act have been amended, some multiple times, and as we've heard today, one of them nearly 300 times. The Act also needs to recognise the modern living environment and the working environment and allow for different methods of communication, not just the paper-based as it does now. The changes proposed by this bill mean it will be more comprehensive and easier for everyone to understand. This government has rolled up its sleeves and is facing this rewrite head-on after it being in the too hard basket for far too long. I congratulate Minister Anne Tolley for not shying away from hard work and for rolling her sleeves up and getting on with the work. Minor changes will see some similar benefits merging under one heading, such as the orphan's benefit combining with the unsupported child's benefit to be called the supported child's payment. Some benefits will have a change of titles and other acts will be repealed and replaced by this one, such as the Social Welfare Reciprocity Agreements and New Zealand Artificial Limb Service Act of 1990. Another change will allow for both parents to apply for sole parent support in cases of split care. So when a couple separates, each is the main carer for at least one child from that relationship, both parents are sole parents. But currently, only one of them can claim sole parent support. The changes set out in the bill mean both parents will be treated the same. There is no doubt that this is a huge piece of work, Mr Speaker, but one that we are keen to undertake. I am confused, however, about some of the comments today that consider some of the aspects of this bill as sneaky when every word is to be dissected, debated and consulted on in a public forum. This government is committed to openness and transparency and investing in those who find themselves in need of social support. As a member of the Social Services Committee, I look forward to taking this bill through the Select Committee stage, Mr Speaker. This is what I liken to good housekeeping. All of us know what it's like when you work at your desk for a long period of time. You accumulate papers, you accumulate files, books, business cards, notices, maybe even the odd apple core, banana skin and lolly wrapper. And it's not until you've tidied your desk, Mr Speaker, that you are able to work more efficiently. This rewrite will do exactly that, and I commend this bill to the House. Thank you.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Contrary opinion will say no. The ayes have it. Party vote is called for. The clerk will conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
32 votes in favour.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
12 votes in favour.
Māori Party.
2 votes in favour.
Ag New Zealand.
1 vote in favour.
United Future.
1 vote in favour.
The ayes are 107, the noes are 14, the ayes have it.
Social Security Legislation Rewrite Bill, first reading.
The question is, no, I've got something else to do first. The question is that the Social Security Legislation Rewrite Bill be considered by the Social Services Committee. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. The contrary, no. The ayes have it. The Honourable Anne Tolley.
Mr Speaker, I move that the Social Security Legislation Rewrite Bill be reported to the House by the 15th of September 2016.
All right. Before I put that motion, I will make it clear to the House that I have an amendment that has been proposed by Carmel Sepuloni to replace the 15th of September 2016 with the 10th of November 2016. I will refer the member, and the best reference I can find is McGee at the third edition, page 217, where it says an amendment must not be a direct negative of the motion before the House. The proper course of action for a member directly opposed to a motion is to vote against it, not to try and amend it. Therefore, I will rule that amendment out of order. So the question is that the Minister's motion be agreed to. Those that have that opinion will say aye. Aye. Contrary opinion will say no. No. The ayes have it. The noes have it. A party vote is called for. The clerk will take the party vote.
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
32 votes opposed.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
12 votes opposed.
Maori Party.
2 opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
1 in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
The ayes are 61, the noes are 60. The motion is agreed to. Call on Government Order of the Day number